Hello again, another Moodle tip video here. Okay, this Moodle tip video is about using an online record of work, how to insert one into a Moodle and use it to record what you're doing in class. Okay, and welcome to the EFL ESOL staff room. Now, one of the things we have in our classes is that we share the groups with one or more teachers, and this can be a problem with recording the work and making sure it's kept centrally. You can carry around a class file, but as we all know, sometimes you just can't carry it home with you. Well, you can't carry it home anyway, and then actually recording work means that you might forget to fill it in, or you might not find the file, someone else has got it, and so on, so the records get out of date. We came up with a solution which was making an online record of work. And I'll show you an example here. And by the power of magic, you'll see it comes up. By the way, that's where I've inserted a hyperlink into a picture, and I'll be showing how that works in another video. Okay, so here it is. Here's an online record of work. Very, very simple, very straightforward. You have the date, the work done, materials, any comments or homework, and which teacher it is. So in this case, I share with this class with 2 other teachers. And the beauty of this is not only do you create this record of work, it then feeds directly into the scheme of work itself, so that at the end of the year you can look at this, compare it with the scheme of work at the beginning and make any modifications necessary, or think about how the course will pan out in the next year. So how do we make it? Well, it's simplicity itself. We'll just whoops, go off the page there. Okay, sorry. Show you how we make it. Now, this is in a wiki, which I showed in another video how to insert a wiki into Moodle. We go to a new page, and I've just created a new page there for the example. Let's just create our page for it. And you can do either a table inside Moodle, or you can insert a table. I'm going to just try both ways to show you the difference between them. When you insert a table in Moodle, we'll have 5 columns and we'll have, let's say, 10 rows. First, you've got to think about how many weeks or how many lessons is the class going to be, and that's the best way to set it. Now, I'll just insert that, and you'll see it looks like this. It looks pretty horrible, actually. For some strange reason, Moodle has a weird relationship with tables. It doesn't really like them very much. But when you insert a table in to Moodle like this, it automatically makes it stretch out. Let's put comments and teacher. But understandably, it looks pretty weird. Now, if I just save that, you'll see what happens with this in a moment. Just come around from there. Let's leave that there a minute. And you'll see that it looks like this. It looks tiny, doesn't it? This because you have to set the table width and size within there. And it's a little bit fiddly. It's doable, but it's fiddly. So the easier way to do it is actually to, first of all, make up a table in Word or another Word application, which makes life much easier. So we're going to do that. Here's one I made earlier. Just get out of the way there. And if I go here, you'll see I've got one here. Right. So here's one I made earlier in Word. We'll just copy that. Now, when you're copying and pasting into Moodle, you can't use just the paste button. You actually have to use Control and V to paste things in. This is because it's a web browser. Okay, there's our table. Now, if I save that, you'll notice what happens is this. Okay, I've got the original table at the top, and there's our table. Now, it's got a border, outside border, but no inside border. And this is because Moodle does have this very weird relationship to tables. So what we have to do to show the table rows and columns is to change the cell properties. So we'll just do that. You don't have to do this, but it just makes it a bit easier to look at, really. So we just highlight everything like that. Then we go on a right click and go to cell properties, table cell properties, go to Advanced, go to Border Color, and choose black or red or whatever colour you like. I'll choose black. And there we have it. And if I save that now, you'll see that it has come up. No, it hasn't. It's just done one of them. Haha. Oops. Okay. Right, that didn't go right. Should I try that again? Okay. Yeah, making these videos is real fun. Talk among yourselves while I do this. Okay, right. It wasn't having much joy with that, so let's try again. Okay, right, that should do it. Yeah, right. Do it again. Table cell properties. Advanced. Border color. Click. Select color. Black. Apply. Update. And I hope it's done it now. You see, even I get things wrong on here as well. The whole thing is you should experiment with. There we go, see, like that. Okay, and when you actually write in this, it expands the table so that when you start writing in it, which you do by editing, then it makes it larger. Okay, so that's inserting a table. Now you might think, well, that's one way of doing a record of work. It's a great workaround on there. But if you have people who are all connected via Gmail, for example, and have Google Documents, there's no reason why you can't do an online record on Google Drive, for example, and share that document, or even SkyDrive, any kind of cloud-based documentation system. We just find that it's one very useful way is doing it in a wiki on Moodle, because it's all in one place there. And it's natural if you're using Moodle in class that you might go to this afterwards, and it creates a nice record of work. Okay, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching.